to talk about a book that is one of my favorites, and it's the Butterfly Garden. We love the book, so I'm going to talk a little bit about the author. Uh, Dot Hutchinson is an American author best known for her psychological thrillers and emotionally intense storytelling. So the story is basically that. So she is praised. Hutchinson's work often explores themes of trauma, survival, and complexities of human psychology. So, yeah, just a little bit because I'm going to. Yes, only that. So, the plot. The novel opens in a hospital. Shortly after the FBI has discovered a secluded greenhouse where dozens of young women have been held captive. One of the survivors, Maya, is in Brown in for questioning. FBI agent Victor Hanoverian and Brandon Edison began interviewing her, trying to understand what really happened inside the mysterious place known as the Garden. Through Maya's narrations, uh, you can really like imagine the things you that she lived in the garden. So you the reader is transported into the chilling world she endured. The gardener kidnaps girls between the age of 16 and 21. He brings them to his hidden estate where he houses them in a luxurious yet prison-like greenhouse. There he tattoos large, streaked butterfly wings to their backs, removes their real names, and gives them new ones based on butterfly species to the outside world. They are missing, forgotten, but to him they are part of a beautiful and eternal collection. That's really shocking for me. I mean, in the book, Maya's really like describe how much time the gardener um, take to do the tattoos. I mean, she said like it was weeks and he was so painfully like I mean her back all since the the cuello since the beginning to the back to the down back, yeah, was like all that. It was like tattooing and we were like what, bro, it was so painfully. And she said like sometimes the gardener give him a little medicamento so she can like support the pain. So yeah, life in the garden is a complex mix of horror and forced serenity. The women are fed, well clothed, and keep in a beautiful surrounding, but they are constantly monitored and controlled. They are strict. They are strict. There are strict rules. They cannot leave. They cannot disobey. They cannot age past 21 is because that is when the gardener believes their beauty begins to fade, and he preserves them permanently by killing them and encasing their bodies. I think there was only one girl who stays in the garden um, more than 20, when more than she turned 21, and it was like only one girl who, it was like a little bit crazy because the manipulation about the gardener and the trauma, because she was in love with the gardener. She was like she said something like one day the gardener will marry to me and he will know that he doesn't need to kidnap young woman. He only needs me because he loves me. And the gardener was like, you're crazy. And the other butterflies that were in the gardener um was like, bro, feeling a little bit feeling sorry for her. And other butterfly was feeling angry for, with her because she, if the butterflies break some rules, and she was like immediately running to the gardener and tell him, because that's the way he will know that she's the only one who want to stay here, stay there. And yeah, so I'm going to do more than 5 minutes, sorry. And yeah, but it was only one girl, and it was like really sad. I mean, she was like really hoping, like have this hope that one day the gardener will not keep being someone else and he will love me. And that's not true, girl. You're crazy. But also, she was a bad person. It was too weird because you want to feel sorry about her, but also you feel like, girl, yeah. But anyways, Maya emerges as one of the central figures in this environment. She is not only a survivor, but someone who thinks deeply, observes carefully, and protects the other girls when she can. Um, at the starting plot, we also learn more about the gardener's sons. Avery, who is cruel and often violent, and Desmond. We hate Desmond, who is more withdrawn and appears disturbed by his father's action but remains complicit. Their presence adds tension as the girls are subject not just to the gardener's control but also the Avery's control. Okay, Avery is so cruel. He's like really saddened um, with the girls. I mean, when the girl